This petition now we are having, the church is having, those are reasonable people. I cannot ratify that they are what they preach in their church is correct or not. I'm not here to that. I don't even know how they preach. But what I know is the petition itself. The petition is coming at the right time. And we as freedom fighters for change, we really support it. And if we need to be, we will take part in whatever processes that should be there to participate, because it is in sync with what we want as freedom fighters for change. The stepping down of E.D. Mnangagwa. He must be retired, sit home. If there are investigations to be carried, it will be done by the politicians. I'm talking in terms of the church. So he must step down. There must be a dialogue on how to have a setup, a transitional setup, waiting for fresh elections. This transitional setup should therefore focus on, number one, aligning our constitution, this new constitution, our every laws with this our current constitution, reforming our electoral laws, so that whenever there be election, it will be free and fair. So it will also be concentrating on national building to conscientize our people that we are one, not enemies. They must, that is their role. If they fail to do this role, then it ceases to be a transitional setup. It means we have also dandaheads in that transitional setup. So the petition is 100% correct, because Mnangagwa should step down. And he must not be the chairman of SADC. So SADC, head of states and governments, they should rally behind this petition. They should also hear our voice as people of Zimbabwe. Mnangagwa should not and should never be chairman of SADC. No. Not with this current situation in Zimbabwe. Because he's a total failure, he's illegitimate. So he mustn't be the chairman of SADC. SADC has his report, the SIOM report, concerning the last election. So they can't make him chairman if they want us to believe in them. You see, so failure, I know them on the 9th of July or thereabout, they will make a decision whether he will be the chairman or not. If they make a decision that he will be the chairman, then there shall be protests. There shall be protests. And we as freedom fighters for change, I want to assure these people of Zimbabwe, we will be on the forefront. All borders will be closed. The airport will be closed. There will be demonstrations all over. Nobody will go to work. All borders, no track will be. Even the holding of the SADC summit in Zimbabwe, it will be a no-go area. Unless they will kill all of us. If they leave me alive, we will go and demonstrate and disrupt that setup. So they must heed the call of the people. This is the voice of the people of Zimbabwe. So they must not deny us our rights to be heard, our rights to run our own things. They may as well think of shifting it to somewhere else, not in Zimbabwe. That is, if they want to put Mnangagwa to be the chairman of SADC. Obviously, the church should do their things peacefully. And it's a noble thing. We also want peace. We are for peace. Like I said before, in previous interviews, in the previous presses, we want peace. We want the unity. We want the freedom of our people. The first thing is freedom. That is what we want. Let the people free. If Zimbabweans are free, when we are talking of free, I'm not talking of free as in they can talk anyhow. That's not the freedom that we want. We are talking of economic freedom, political freedom, social freedom. That's the freedom that we want. So our people should be free. They should be united to become one unitary people. Then our people should be peaceable. Peace, that is what we want. So we want freedom, we want unity, we want peace for the people of Zimbabwe. But then, peace sometimes to get peace, you need the war to get peace. Sometimes to get peace, you need the war. There will not be peace without war. There are situations like that. So, if Mnangagwa and his ZANU-PF fail to comprehend this, we are ready for anything. So we are exhausting all the peaceable means first. But if you see that this system doesn't need peace, then we approach it in other means. In other means. As long it will bring peace to the people of Zimbabwe. And we don't want any bloodshed in that. So to organize our people should be conscientized of how noble this thing is. That is, so many of 80% of our people, they are on social media. We can't run away from that. They are on social media. So we can conscientize our people through our social platforms. We can conscientize them that we are marching from this point to this point, and we will gather at this point and pray if it is the church. We are following behind, so we'll do as what they are saying. They will pray at this time, they will pray, they will move march peacefully at this time. But what they should do is, they must get police clearance. And the police will not deny them. It is our democratic right, it is our right as the people of Zimbabwe to protest, to demonstrate peacefully. That is, we must have the police force in our midst. Like they do, the grand majority, we see people traveling, moving around the streets with police leading them or guiding them, and it will be done peacefully. So I believe that our police force is not that daft to the extent that they would deny the church to do this peaceful protest. I don't think so. But if they do, then we as political parties now, we have our own way of doing things. So we support the peaceful movement and the protests of the church, marching to where SADC will be held. And that will also send a sign to those leaders of SADC that things are not all right in our country. Because when they come here, because they are delegates, they are diplomats, they are delegates, they will be carried away by national security or national drivers through those paved roads to their hotels. They will not go through our streets where potholes are rampant in everywhere. So they will not think things are not all right. And you know the roads, the police will have cleared people. So they will just pass, not seeing what exactly is the situation in Zimbabwe. So protest now will send a signal to the delegates that things are not all right in our country. So this is my take on this protest issue. We rally behind and we are raising funds to support it because it needs money. We are supporting it. But they must, some of the movement that they must do, they must be kept secret. Only the protest party, the prayer party should be made public. But how they are going to organize themselves and so forth, it should not be for the public for now. Because we know ZANU-PF is cunning and dirty.